Walking through an abandoned building can be spooky, especially if you see a mattress on the ground. The feeling that you may get is that you're intruding on someone else's personal space. Then you realize that the person who laid their head down on that mattress is probably a squatter.
Transients, homeless people, or people passing through just have access to a building through a trespassing type violation.
The more trash, the longer they have stayed.
And they habitate that building for either a night or a week or maybe several months.
Many people think squatting in a home isn't common.
It's usually not a occupied building, it's usually a vacant building or a vacant home.
But across the big country, it has happened more than you think.
People will call because they see people coming and going out of a supposed vacant residence.
A local realtor said they have stumbled across a few unexpected visitors.
A couple of stories through some other agents here who actually have come across some living in, they found one actually living in one of those Morgan portable buildings.
Imagine stepping onto a piece of property you were about to sell.
Be scared first reaction, then I might try to speak with them and see, what are they doing, what were their plans.
But a good question is,
how did they get into the building?
The particular realtors that I spoke with said they usually board up their properties pretty well, but as you can see, this has glass in it, but this one doesn't. So even with the wood, someone can easily get in.
Several residences that are boarded up. Don't know if the city's condemned them or if the homeowners have boarded them up, but we have several of those where we'll have the plywood peeled back from a doorway or a window.
Most of these places are said to be secure.
They should be secure, first of all. We have lock boxes on them. Only realtors can get into them.
But one of the main worries that the police have.
And then when they do start their little campfires to stay warm or to cook whatever food they may have or have acquired, and they don't typically put their fires out all the way, then you run the risk of fires catching.
Like a house fire that happened 2 years ago here in Abilene that was said to be inhabited by squatters.
They'll see some smoke or something and they'll call either us or the fire department to go investigate.
So if you do come across an uninvited visitor, tell your local law enforcement.
What we try to do is give them the information that they need to get to Love and Care, to get to the Salvation Army. Sometimes we have no alternative but to make an arrest and enforce on these people depending on what the owner of the property or the circumstances that they put themselves in.
Reporting in the big country, Amber Tribig, KRBC News.